Hey, welcome to YouGoin'Pro podcast. I am so glad to be here today. It has been a blessed and prosperous day. I hope you're having a very good day. If you find this content that we're giving out today likable, please hit the like button, subscribe so you can be notified. Today's topic is the topic we've been talking about for the last several topics. It is how to get noticed by college scouts playing baseball, the bottom line. With that being said, I want to say this. We're on segment 5. So at segment 5, we if you're just getting in, you might want to do some homework and get back to the following 4 we got through because I don't want to lose you guys because it's like a puzzle. We're putting this all together so we can be able to give you some great content. And feel free to leave any comments you like or any topics you like us to go over. We're glad to go over that. But with that being said, I want to give you our logo for You Going Pro podcast. We help athletes develop proficiency and assist in their passion for the game they love. So if you love the game of baseball or any athlete that loves baseball, here we give you straight up developmental proficiency so you can get to the next level. Hey, I'm ready to get going. So with that being said, hey, episode 5, we're here. Glad you're here. And I want to go over and tell you what it is. This is something that most people should be doing, but are they doing it? Because at the end of the day, a person without a vision will perish. Will perish. So, with that being said, if you're just kind of going down a highway, let's just say you're driving down the highway, and you have no direction. You don't know what's going on. If you don't know where you're going, no direction, it's chaos. That has a lot to do with episode 5. One of these keys I'm getting ready to give you. You was like, Coach, why are you giving me this? Why are you giving me this? Well, before I give you the actual tip for the day for episode 5, I'm going to read something to you. This is something that great coaches and great leaders believe in. And it's this word that most people in society does not like. Because we're in a society today that if you give it to me, I'm good with you. It's the microwavable generation. And I'm saying it because I'm a coach and I come from a different cloth, but I'm here to help you. But with that being said, this is the word. It helps me break down for what the tip is, and it is discipline. Discipline. If you guys know the very own Nick Saban, great classic football coach, you can't say Nick Saban. You may not be an Alabama fan, and you may not be a Nick Saban fan, but you know that he brings out the best in all of his football players in the past. He just retired last year. Going to this year, they're going to have a new head coach, new leader. But there's something he always said, and I'm going to give you this quote. I'm paraphrasing it, breaking it down. Discipline. Everything starts with discipline. I want you to take this key. Practice until you get it wrong, not just until you get it right. Here's another one. I'll read it to you one more time. Practice until you get it wrong. So I need you to practice till you get it wrong. But with that, practice. Just keep practicing. And if you're doing something wrong, hey, keep practicing until you get it right. That takes a different mindset. It goes back to what I just said. Direction. What direction are you trying to get into? And that's part of this episode 5. And also with discipline, it means the following things. Make sure you get this. Discipline means staying committed to the task at hand. So you got to stay committed to the task at hand. Stay committed. Don't quit. Stay focused. You got to be action focused. Like here. You got to be tuned in, staying focused on the assignment. Stay consistent and hard work. Again, discipline means to stay committed at the task at hand, stay focused, consistent, and work hard. So that's one of the keys. I mean, that's not even the key to what this segment 5 is, but it's helping you get to understanding for this next key I'm getting ready to give you. And it is, drum roll, is this. Episode 5, the top key for this one is set clear goals. You got to set clear goals. That's why I gave you the little intro about discipline. And I gave you a little bit about Nick Saban, the great Alabama coach, won all these titles, produced all these pros in the NFL, and also great businessmen as well. I'm just using him because everybody knows Nick Saban. You, like I just said, you don't have to be a fan, but you're gonna respect him because he produces quality, top caliber players, and also good leaders. So I'm using this so I want you to understand. Set goals, both academically and athletically. That will help you stay focused on your assignment. That goes back to what I just said about discipline. I'm going to show you something. Here's something right here. I have this here. It says freshman, junior, 285. And the reason I put that up there, if you're a freshman, is this an example? And I have an index card. The reason I have an index card is because in order to set goals, you need to write it down. Write down your goals. Write down where you're at today. And go back to it 6 months, 8 months, or not even 6 months. Go to it every other week and see how much have you improved. Now, on the back of this index card, I wrote something, and I'm going to share it with you. And I wrote, if you can read it, freshman at bats, games played, how many hits, how many stolen bases. That's just as a freshman. As a freshman. So whatever goals you have at that present time, what you want to have the next year or the year after that year, because we're talking about today, how to get noticed by college baseball scouts. How are you going to get noticed? We know that you got to set goals academically and athletically. With that being said, I have given you an example for if you're a hitter. So if you hit 285 one year, you got to hit 305 the next year or 287, whatever the case may be. That's how you're going to get noticed. Your numbers got to get better. You have to get better up here. You got to get up here. If you're better up here and you know you can get better, you're doing better, you will be better. I want you to understand that. You have to understand what I'm saying. Because, like I said, a person without a vision will perish. You can't go anywhere if you have no vision where you're going. I need you to write it down. Write down all your goals, all your past goals, and everything you've been through and how you're going to get there. With that being said, okay, you may say, well, Coach, I'm not a hitter. I'm a pitcher. Well, I got something for you too. Here's another one. If you're a pitcher, what's your ERA? Is it 4.29? How hard do you throw? 78 miles per hour. By the time you get a junior, you want to be at a 3.19 or throwing velocity 89. I'm just giving you an example. Those are great examples I'm trying to give you. That's why we're here at YouGoin'Pro. And that's where our logo comes from. That's where our motto all comes from. Here at YouGoin'Pro, we help athletes develop proficiency in assisting them and their passion for the game they love. This is Coach Laurie. If you find this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe so you can get me notified every time some good content is coming out. And by the way, leave some comments. Hey, I look at every comment. If you want anything that you want me to talk about or go over in the future, feel free to let me know because I got some great things coming up here at YouGoin'Pro podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Share it with a friend. I'm looking forward to talking to you again. All right, remember one thing. No one can stop you but you. You're in competition with yourself, not anyone else. This is Coach Laurie. I'll see you next time. Be blessed. Bye-bye.